Yo, back with Ella Langley, man. We're going to do Went for the Win. This is actually, I think, my first song, the first song that I reacted to her. Yeah, I think I started with Went for the Win, then I did You Look Like You Love Me. I think the last one was Girl You Taking Me Home. I did all those songs on the same day, crazy, on the 23rd of January 2025. 2 weeks, I think, after my birthday. Crazy, man. That's the last time I listened to it was early last year, man. So I think I'm about to do 6 or 7 videos right now before we listen to a project. Yeah. So please bear with me. I don't even know if it's a deluxe or maybe, but it doesn't really seem like it's a deluxe. But let's do the video, man. We already know the song, so let's go.
I feel like this last batch of songs were some of my best. A record deal could change everything, you know? Wouldn't paint me as a heartbreaker, but I've said a few goodbyes. I'd make a promise, but I know later I'm bound to change my mind, depending on the weather I'm going. And hell, baby, nobody knows when. Yeah, if it was a different time, might have been different in a different life.
Life is such a beautiful thing, man. As I keep saying on my channel, I think love is the most beautiful thing that God didn't have to, but He really did, giving us, such the most. Yeah. Anyway, man, before let's go.
Maybe that plane would never take off. Maybe that dust wouldn't fly up the drive. Maybe that tumbleweed in me wouldn't leave every other sunrise. Maybe I'd settle down, digging some roots, find me a farmhouse, find me you. Maybe I wouldn't be already gone again if it weren't for the wind.
Yeah, man. That she's not listening, or she's having second thoughts, or he thinks she's having second thoughts, or she's not listening, or doesn't really seem interested in, yeah.
I wouldn't stay wondering what's out there. I wouldn't saddle up on the breeze. I wouldn't disappear out of thin air. I could put down these wings. Maybe that plane would never take off. Maybe that dust wouldn't fly the drive. Maybe that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I would actually go crazy if a letter come by, and it's maybe the biggest deal of your life. Just because someone is in their feelings, they be like, nah, I'm gonna throw this away, man. She doesn't really need to go away. If she goes away, I'll lose her, man. Nah. If you go with her and support her, she will love you even more.
Tumbleweed in me wouldn't leave every other sunrise. Maybe I'd settle down, digging some roots, find me a farmhouse, find me you. Maybe I wouldn't be already gone again if it weren't for the wind blowing, carrying me to the wide open, white lines rolling and the tires smoking. It wouldn't be the rear view I'm looking in.
To be honest, man, I really want to go to Texas, man. Like, growing up watching shows, and what is the last good show that I watched? I think it is made in Texas, or it depicts Texas. Besides Young Sheldon, this comedy show, is it Happy Place? Yeah. There's some things, I don't know. Oh, Happy Place in Istanbul. Yeah, the latest one was Istanbul. Yeah, man, I really, wanna go Texas, find me, a cowgirl, I guess. Yeah, that would be nice, man.
You knew what you're getting yourself into, and I'm not willing to give it up now, and you knew that.
Maybe that plane wouldn't never take off. Maybe that dust wouldn't fly out the drive. Maybe that tumbleweed in me wouldn't leave.
I mean, she ain't wrong, man. Like this, I think people are just selfish. Human beings are just selfish. You already knew she was a singer, man. You already knew that. Obviously, at one point, she's going to have a big break. I once had a job offer, but I couldn't go because of my health reasons and stuff like that. And at the time, there was someone involved in my life, and I was like, let me be honest, let me talk to you, let me tell you, how it goes. And they were like, man, you don't have to go, because if you go, I feel like our relationship is going to end. And I was like, nah, it's not going to end, man. It's just for a few months, then I'm going to come back. And she was like, nah, you ain't going. You are not going anywhere. So I kind of relate, even though it's not the same. And this is much more on a bigger scale, in terms of a record label and stuff like that. Pretty deep, man.
Every other sunrise. Maybe I settle down digging some roots. Find me a farmhouse, find me you. Maybe I wouldn't be already gone again if it weren't for the wind. If it weren't for the wind. Ooh, if it weren't for the wind. If it weren't for the
That's a pretty emotional song, man. What I like is that it depicts real life, There are people who go through this type of stuff every day. Just because someone is your girlfriend or boyfriend doesn't mean they really like what you could become, or they just want you for them, for themselves, They're selfish. I like that song, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's go.